Hey, this is Tom with Riding Shoes Guru, here to talk to you about the Salomon Sense Pro 2. I'm going to get the names right, I swear to God. This is a great shoe that's been out for a little bit, and it definitely deserves a video review because it is a classic for Salomon. You get all this high-tech Salomon technology in a pretty affordable shoe that really will work for a great deal of runners. Let's get to the review. The Sense Pro 2 is a neutral trail shoe that handles both technical and pretty mellow trails, and road for that matter, just fine. It's an all-arounder, and it's a great shoe for those of you who are needing a hybrid trail shoe that can do both road running and trails. It weighs just over 9 ounces, and it has a 6mm heel-to-toe drop, and just is a very versatile shoe that I'm going to tell you about what I love about it and then some things I don't like. Let's start with the upper. The best part any of these Salomon Sense series is that you get this EndoFit midfoot wrap. If you feel inside the shoe, you feel a gusseted tongue, but this also kind of wraps around the foot, and it's complemented by this quick lace system. So this Kevlar quick lace system plus the EndoFit really grab the middle of your foot, and they do not let you slip on steep downhills or uphills when you're trying to climb well. Now, the interesting thing is that that same technology is used in Salomon's top-of-the-line shoe, the S-Lab Sense Ultra 5. Now, this is a shoe that Kilian Jornet, Dakota Jones wear. It is not a shoe that's going to work for 99% of the population because it is the durometer of the midsole. It's too hard. It's just a brutally hard shoe. Although it feels like a track spike to slip on, you're going to have sore feet after 5 miles. Some young guns can run in the shoe. Not for me. Love the way it looks though. The cool thing is you get the same technology in the Sense Pro 2 with more cushioning and more protection. So that is the best part of the upper. Also, Salomon widened the forefoot a little bit, and I love this toe bumper. This rubberized toe bumper up here is one of the best aspects of the shoe. As we get towards the heel, you have a semi-firm heel counter that's going to add a little bit of support, especially on cambered trails. And then again, the quick lace system is just awesome with your little lace garage here that you can tuck the laces into. As we move into the midfoot, we've got still a pretty high durometer midsole, meaning a pretty stiff midsole for Salomon. I mean, you're not going to get a lot of flex with this shoe, and that's pretty normal for Salomons. They are made for a lot of ground feel, a lot of firm midsole cushioning, and I think the idea is that you get more propulsion out of a stiffer platform. That's fine. It may work for some runners. It doesn't necessarily work so well for me, but I know runners that love the shoe and can run 600 miles in the shoe and have no problem. Again, we look at the stack height, 23mm in the heel, 17 in the forefoot. We got a 6mm drop across, and there's plenty of cushioning here. You just have to ask yourself, is it enough for me? And I recommend trying the shoe on, jogging on the treadmill, jogging on the sidewalk outside the running shoe store, because that's really what you need to experience this. As we get to the outsole, again, we've got this incredible Contra Grip outsole that's used in their higher end shoes. It does wonders on all kinds of surfaces. This grabs amazingly well on steep downhills and uphills, on grass, mud, it doesn't do too bad, and it also does pretty well on wet rock, which is kind of amazing. But there's not a lot of relief to these lugs, but they just really grab and they wear down really slowly. This shoe has about 200 miles on it. And the other thing I want to let you know about the outsole is we have this Profil film underneath the midsole and between the midsole and the outsole. And this Profil film functions as one of the kind of lightest, most flexible rock plates in the market, and it really does seem to absorb the shock without dispersing it and feeling like you're ricocheting off of rocks. It's not a very stiff rock plate, but it does the job, and I've never had too much damage with this rock plate. They put it in most of the higher end Salomon shoes. Things I don't like about this shoe. The forefoot's still pretty narrow. Salomon and Hoka and some of the other brands really haven't gotten with the program of people are wanting wider forefoots. And this is a great shoe for me up to about 50K. The problem is after that your feet are swelling and you need a little bit more room up there. And what I find is I just get a little bit too much stress on my metatarsals. Now, I have wider forefeet. If you don't, this might be an awesome shoe for you. Other things that I find as kind of a deal breaker with this shoe that I'd like to see Salomon change a little bit is just softer durometer, man. Just keep it a little bit more flexible, keep it a little bit softer in that midfoot, because forefoot strikers, I feel like need a little bit more than that. Again, I'm an old guy, I've got old feet, but most people are gonna find that this is a little bit too firm of a forefoot and midsole cushioning in general for them. Overall, I give this shoe a very good review. And, this is an 8 out of 10. I think it's a must try. I think it's a shoe that Salomon, you really get the bang for your buck at $130 for the best prices out there since the shoe has been on the market for a while. Check out runningshoesguru.com, check out my review, and you'll be able to see the best prices in the market with their partners. Thanks for watching.